Bam.
Howdy.
Bam. Bam. Sorry, already getting something.
For those who haven't heard,
that's cool.
McAllister's is fucking delicious.
We got McAllister's in Cleburne now. It's part of our Cleburne expansion.
We got a McAllister's, we got Chick-fil-A.
Bro,
we're just fucking booming.
Cleburne's getting big, dude. And
Dude,
it's
the
getting busy.
The traffic's getting annoying.
It's actually getting like real busy now.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It is weird because I'll be going like usually at night it's kind of like a little empty and like there's a few cars here and there. No, it's still
It's
busy
actually
as
starting
fuck.
getting a little bit busy because even whenever I'm driving back on Fridays, it's like it's about 12 o'clock and it's still fucking busy outside. It's like, god damn, dude, like why? Why though? But like, yeah, man. McAllister, we just ate some McAllister's. It's all good. You can't actually see it over there, but that's fine. We got Seal Boy. We actually need to name Seal Boy eventually. Yeah, he's just gonna be mascot.
We'll find a name one day.
Yeah, we'll make a horror skit eventually. Where he's just kind of following us around, and he's actually a murderer or something.
But since he's a seal and they move extremely slow, it's gonna take a while.
And then you actually learned that he got all of his skills because he was, a Navy SEAL.
That is also true.
All right. How you been, man?
Pretty good. Can't complain.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Monday was busy. Eventually trickled down to where I was the only one in the warehouse doing work, but other than that, I like staying busy.
But that kind of sounds like typical.
Yeah.
Your work.
Yeah.
But
what about you?
I've been okay. I need to be busy. There's things I need to go do. I've been lazy and I don't want to. My sleep schedule has been really messed up, and I need to actually go to sleep
right
reasonable times, but I'm not. So I'm gonna try and do that tonight at some point, and I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I'm just gonna knock down 5 Benadryls.
Jesus.
And just fucking pass out, dude.
Yeah, like before everyone started trickling down out of the warehouse, first a question before what I'm about to explain is like whenever you're reading a book, all right, and there's people around, like, and you're like immersed in your book, and there's like some fucking hilarious writing in the book, do you just like start chuckling to yourself?
Well, what I do is I look at it and look around. I just look and go.
Because like I was reading my book and it got to
realistically, like, who the fuck cares?
Yeah,
just laugh. Just laugh on your own.
Because
who fucking cares?
Because that's what I did at work.
Like, don't let anyone judge you. Like, mind your own damn business. Like, if you see someone on like a bus or something and they're just like reading a book and they're just kind of or a subway or something, they're laughing to themselves.
See,
like,
if I see that,
they're just enjoying it. if anything, try to figure out what book it is.
That's what I try to do. Like if I see someone chuckle,
because obviously
or something like
it means
it's an enjoyable book.
Either they're listening to something or they're reading something, and something's actually pretty fucking good. Don't be a creep about it, but like, yeah, man, like do your own thing.
Yeah,
fuck
but like
people.
I busted out laughing because
trying to figure out what try to watch other people and all this other kind of stuff and see if that actually matters. No, just enjoy yourself.
Yeah, because like because it got in the book where like something really serious happened and then like something extremely hilarious happened to break the tension. I just started busting out laughing and they're like, what's so funny? I was like, you have to read the book to understand.
I always try to like contain it a little bit. Like you can laugh.
This just caught me off guard.
Yeah,
like
I get it.
I like when books do that. Like, oh, you can see some comedic coming up, but no, this fucking caught me off guard.
My thing about that is the same thing about listening to a podcast or something else in your ears while you're doing something else. Because obviously you're immersed in whatever you're listening and you have no idea what's going on around you. And if something really funny just happened, you can bust out laughing so horribly, but you gotta realize something else. It's dead silent around you probably, and you're laughing like a maniac, and people are going to be staring at you.
This
like,
probably ain't going to help
with this person.
This probably ain't going to help my case, but like even when like I have nothing in my ear and I'm like doing my work, a random memory will just pop in my head.
Oh, no.
I start chuckling, and they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "You wouldn't get it." I'm just in the corner pushing my cart, just like, and they're like, "Huh?"
No, you're just a fucking creep now. No, like everyone's got some form of reminiscent memory that they, especially in a warehouse situation where you're kind of like, man, I need to think about literally anything just to get me through this day.
Yeah.
Because like, I've worked warehouse. The shit sucks. It's boring, I should say. Like it can be an okay job, and it can be sort of entertaining and stuff like that. But in the end, it's fucking boring at the same time.
It does have its really boring moments.
Like, but yeah, I mean, just enjoy yourself. But enjoy yourself, but be mindful that
of your surroundings.
Of your surroundings. Like, don't sit there and laugh like a maniac and cause people to, you know, leave and shit like that.
I just chuckled to myself.
Yeah, just chuckle to yourself. Be like, oh yeah, that's great. It's like it's not that big of a deal.
Hell no.
Don't let other people ruin your mood.
No.
Like, do your own thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Anything else happen over the weekend or anything?
Give me a minute, because kind of a lot happened.
Sure.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Like, I went to the mall earlier because there was a sale going on, and the person I was with really wanted to go there. I was like, you know what? We're already running around. Why not? And while we were passing there, we saw something I didn't know existed. I knew it was an online store, but like, here's the Christian and Seth After Dark talk already. It was an Adam and Eve store, and I didn't know they like had in store stores.
I
you know
hunt
what I mean?
for those type of stores because I love finding shit in there. I've already bought even more shit over the weekend. That's what I was about to say.
It's like the lady that was working in there was like 60, and she was just all about explaining what everything was.
Dude, those are like, the best type of people.
Holy shit,
it's like,
you're
wow.
awesome.
like people.
Like, this is just it was just funny. It was a funny experience.
Yeah, because I told my girlfriend, like, whenever I went there by myself, they were like, listen, you can ask any question. We've heard it all. Nothing is stupid. I was like, all right, cool. I explained myself. And like, they're really cool people. They were talking.
Nothing
and, like,
is stupid. I want to test that.
And like, they're really nice. They helped me out. And then like, when me and her went, it was two different other people, but she still thought I was talking about the same people because those people were still very nice. And like, we ended up joking
another guy in there that was just like, ooh, I want to buy something expensive. And he was like,
no, that shit's pretty expensive. You go to the stores.
The shit's fucking expensive. I did not realize like how expensive the shit was.
Edible gel, everybody, listen to me. Edible gel is the shit.
I did not realize like how expensive this shit was.
Like, I go in person because I know it's gonna be a little bit more expensive, but I can also see the quality.
But then I also saw stuff like a sex couch, and it's like, what?
Any couch is a sex couch.
What the fuck is that thing? It was like $350.
How big was it? Like an actual size sofa?
Okay, so you see my futon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about like half of that and a little bit shorter as well. But it had like compartments where you could take stuff off, and it was just like we were just.
So it's a transformer sofa.
Yeah, it's a transformer sofa, and we were just in there dicking around, just like looking at shit like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
thing?
my girlfriend was like fucking redder than your cup. She was fucking red just by handing them her fucking ID. She was turning red. I'm like, this is adorable.
No, man, you can't be embarrassed. You just gotta dick around while you're in there.
Oh, I was fully fucking dicking around.
I would like
they gave us a fucking vanilla flavored condom, and I told my girlfriend that I was gonna frame it and put our first sex adventure.
Gotta make sure that you put a thumbtack straight in the middle. Like whenever the lady was, whenever the old lady came up, and was like, "Is everything is everything okay? Do you need any help?" And I like pointed to the biggest dildo I found. I was like, "You got anything bigger than this?" And I got hit so damn fast it wasn't even funny.
See, like the store.
You know what would shock me even more? Like the companies like Bad Dragon had a storefront.
Oh man. Hell no. You talking about a D20 butt plug?
Yeah, man. Like I was in there and like I saw that there was like a bunch of a variety of that kind of stuff, and I was just like, and that's exactly where my mind went. I was like, man, why buy this whenever I can just roll my D20s in one? For anyone that doesn't ever know, there was a a butt plug that had a canister on the top of it, and its whole shtick was that there was a D20 in it, and that you could really roll your dice in it. As if, man, that's the perfect party outfit for whenever you're going to play D&D.
Hell yeah, just whip out as a...
Well, my question is how would it even stop rolling?
What do you mean?
It was a dome. There was no.
No. It was shaped like, you know those things that you put quarters in, you twist it, and like you get like a fake necklace and all that type of bullshit in the plastic containers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that. It had a flat surface.
But the flat surface is where you. So that all gravity would generally make it go down where the bowl was.
You may have a point.
Yeah, like it would never stop rolling.
An infinite D20 butt plug, man.
Oh my god. Check it out on our own No.
No. Just because it's rolling around so much, it's technically a vibrating.
Stop.
Dude, this is fucking revolutionary.
Just stop. You ready to get into it?
Wizards of the Coast. You know what product you need to mass produce.
I'm not associated with this.
I'm all for it. Shut up and take my money.
You ready to play some Dark Souls?
I'm fucking down. Let's go.
Right. Go ahead and hit stream. Stream?
No,
that's not the thing. Recording.
Gotcha.
Bam. Okay. We're back.
But like, what companies did you call to like see like if they're available here?
What? Literally only Spectrum is.
Really?
Oh, like pretty much only Spectrum.
Not
is
even
available.
AT&T?
That's who we want. But AT&T is not available here.
Oh, yeah,
That's literally who we want, because that would be cheaper.
Yeah.
Because Troy works for AT&T.
Yeah.
It would just be cheaper to do that, you know?
Yeah.
So where we left off, we were in the Duke's Archive, and we turned off, quote unquote, turned off the bell. After that, we came down. So now that we turned that off, we can start going back upstairs. And then there is there's a ladder. That's where we're going.
Got you.
But yeah, man, like, I don't get what's up with our internet. Like, I'm on a call, try to figure it out. It's just, I really don't want to.
Just because location-wise, it's kind of restricted.
I really just wish it would go back to the way it was acting. I don't know if there was a cable that was ran over, or is kinked, or because we're still running on copper. We don't have fiber with Spectrum, so it's not even great.
Like, would y'all have to like upgrade to get
I don't even know. But no, we have copper. Fiber's better.
Yeah, fiber.
I don't even know if they have the option of fiber, because I don't even know if they have a business plan. Like, how much is that going to cost? Spectrum is already pretty fucking expensive as it is.
How much do y'all pay?
I think it's around $200 a month.
Cool.
Yeah, dude. Like, it's pretty expensive for being the only option in this area. Yeah. But I guess that's where it's like, yeah, I can charge $200 because it's the only internet in this area. Yeah. So it's like, wow, fuck you, guy.
That. Yeah, it is a dick move.
Fuck you, guy.
I can see why. Is something back here?
No, you already checked. There's Skelly Boys. I mean, you can sit down and replenish 3 extra, but like, it's kind of your own option.
Let's see if I can level up. Yeah.
I'd just make sure to start. Well, whenever you hit 40 vitality, I'd put it in like strength or something.
Yeah,
else.
what the fuck? Oh yeah.
You rested. Did you send him to the like fucking how far did you send him flying?
I don't know. I pulled like a Skyrim giant move on him. I just sent his ass flying into oblivion.
Fucking what the hell was that? But yeah, man. So
I think he probably hit the ceiling and fell back down.
we had to cut Baldur's Gate out of the streaming schedule because my computer sucks. And it's just been having issues, dude. Like, I get that it's an early access game still. It is. So obviously there are bugs, and you gotta work through those bugs and all this other kind of stuff. But it still fucking sucks to have to work through all those bugs. So we just decided that there's horror games that I have. We're just going to make Sundays the horror game recording.
Right.
Like, even if we go start streaming, like, that's a maybe. I just want that to be a strictly recording.
Yeah.
Because we need more content on the actual channel.
Right.
Because people are still having issues trying to find it, the channel itself. Because we have 46 videos on our channel, by the way, dude.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Like,
Man.
whenever I looked it up earlier before we started. Yeah, okay, so this is where you're gonna have to do a little bit of exploring, because this gets a little confusing. I'll help you if you really need it.
I'll see how I didn't kill him.
He teleported.
I know, but like he was still there.
But yeah, dude, like, I don't even remember what I was talking about.
Recording. We have 40 videos.
Yeah. So we have quite a bit, not loads, but like, man, we actually have quite a bit of videos now. And most of them are over an hour and a half long.
Yeah.
So, like, for anyone that randomly stumbles onto our channel and all that other kind of stuff, like, holy shit. That's a lot of stuff to look at. The only issue that I'm having is that we're losing people for the simple fact of that since we can't stream, it's not being, there's no, the people that were finding our stuff were from Twitch.
Yeah.
And now that we're not streaming because my internet is just tanking, that has stopped. Because, like, you can't rely on people, the generosity of people to sit there and be like, I'm gonna most definitely tell all my friends about it. Because, like, when was the last time I told you about a fucking channel that I was like, hey man, how about you go subscribe to this and all this because I really like it.
A while.
Yeah, like, it's not something you really do. In realism, you don't actually tell your friends.
Yeah.
You can talk about it, but like, you don't really talk to your friends about subscribing. So the best that you can really do is just try to watch their videos, because, like, honestly, that the littlest bit helps.
Yeah.
Especially for people that are really trying to start up now, because starting up now is very difficult.
Oh yeah,
YouTube is already established in what it is. The people that
YouTube's rules are just getting way out.
It's getting worse, but like, it's still what I want to do, and my mindset probably isn't the best because it is like, we're doing this rather than like, I want it to be a fun thing.
Yeah,
and that's it. Because most of the people that a majority of the people that are successful on YouTube now have specifically went and said that this was just for fun. I'm posting videos because it's fun. I'm doing Twitch because it's fun, and that's about it.
Yeah.
And then they just happen to get successful, and then it just took off from there, rather than people that actually had the mindset of, this is what I'm going to be doing as a career. But most of those people who have set this on as a career have the expectations that it will be instantaneous and all this other kind of stuff, because they're taking it so much more serious than everyone else. Like, you're not going to be successful immediately. Hell, I don't even expect our channel to be successful in a year, but I at least expect it to grow slightly.
Yeah.
Fucking one subscriber can make all the big difference to me, because at this point, like, you have one extra person. Guess what? That's one person that actually can sorta give a shit. Like, it's just nice, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you're actually,
it slowly adds up.
And like, I think one of my favorite things was because we actually do have someone else that watches us now, that I personally know, but she has nothing to do with the channel. She likes the content and all that other kind of stuff. She actually was on our Twitch talking to us last week, but she was just sitting there like, man, I'm at work and I just kind of put it on I like it using it as background noise. And I was like, that is probably one of the best compliments that you can possibly have as from doing YouTube and all this other kind of stuff. Because the fact is that's your sound is just enough to fill the void of blank and do mildly entertaining stuff to be able just to make your work life a little bit better, you know?
Yeah.
Because I did whenever I was in the warehouse and stuff, or even whenever I was driving and stuff, I would listen to YouTube and stuff like that because I don't like necessarily listening to the radio as much anymore.
Because it's just all repetitive. It's so repetitive,
and I drive all the damn time. So, and the thing is that, like, music, I love music, always have. But I find, I always listen to the same things over and over again. And finding new music is relatively hard because I'm quite picky about it.
And like new music that's coming out, it's kind of the same shit. Just it's someone else singing it.
Yeah, of course, there's always the argument that you won't ever. There's always that one song that comes out that no one that a few people know about that is not really that popular and stuff like that. But that's the point. It's not that popular, so don't get upset.
You were there
that I don't
before
know.
They became some huge.
And also, if the fact is that it's not popular, and I don't know about it, don't get upset the fact that I don't know about it because it's not popular.
Yeah.
You're kind of just proving the point at that point. You're proving yourself.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Music's a little difficult.
It is because like it's all kind of been done, and it's hard to make something.
It's
new.
hard to make something new, but I can't. This is one of my point. Turn right here. Go. Keep on going. There's a bonfire you can sit at. This is one of my big points. Is that you can't sit there and say everything has been done because you don't know what the future is.
Right.
You don't. How can everything have been done if you don't know what the future is? If everything has been done, then nothing will ever be anything new. The fact is that we're doing something new.
Yeah.
We are playing in this area for the first time and talking about it. Sure, other people have played this game, but have they been us?
No.
Have they had the exact same conversation that we're having right now? I'm
Probably
sure
not.
people have talked about it, but right now playing this game. No, the people haven't. So therefore, we're creating something new. That nothing can ever be already done. You can always have something new being made. It's just a matter, like, one of the biggest things on YouTube is that most people won't be successful if they can't figure out how.
How the fuck do I get to that side?
So that one switch where you change the sides, it switches both sides.
Ah. Well,
Yeah. One of the biggest things in YouTube is that people want to just do what is successful now. Like like people that want to imitate Markiplier, Ninja, PewDiePie, and stuff like that. People are trying to imitate them right then and there and expect to be successful whenever they have already built their shtick. That is who they are, and now you're just some person that's literally trying to do what they already were doing and try to essentially become successful out of it, which you put zero work into actually defining who you are as a person. Man, this got really
you're
fucking
like a
deep.
carbon-based copy.
Yeah, there's no fucking, like, of course, even with the channel that we're doing now, of course I have inspirations of what this was based on, what systems I liked out of it, and what I wanted to get out of this and stuff like that. Am I going for a carbon copy of who they were? For reference, it's a group that I've watched since whenever I was a kid, Yogscast, because their system does work. Yeah, it's a little stressful and sometimes it's not always the best, but you know what? In the end of the day, I can say that some of them are at least happy.
Yeah.
Now, can I sit there and watch Yogscast and learn from the mistakes that they already previously made? Yes. That's the bliss of starting now, is that people have already made all these mistakes. You're actually going back to the very beginning, FYI.
I know, I just want to kill him.
Hey, look. Yeah, you got his little trident.
Right
and you can
on.
do his happy dance with that trident as well.
That's what's up. So how the fuck do I change it?
What?
The stairs.
So you have to go back to those original stairs. So you gotta go through that doorway, this one right here. You gotta go upstairs.
Okay.
That's number one.
Okay.
Because you went downstairs to get to where you're at.
See, this place is just all around confusing.
Yeah, it is my favorite place as well. Like, once you know it, it's pretty easy. But it is also very confusing, and shit's constantly attacking you, and there's stuff around every corner. And it's just like, fucking hell, dude. Like, there's a lot going on.
What the fuck?
Yep, and there's magic everywhere.
Dude.
I love this place, dude.
I hate it.
This is a place that some people consider the worst place in Dark Souls, but honestly, I think that the fucking lava place is so much worse. You may dislike this more for the simple sake of that I was helping you the entire time with the lava place.
I just hate, like, these magic fucks. Shit.
Yeah, man, this is what magic people do. They trap you in a bullshit manner, and then they get couple of hits on while someone else is shooting you in the back. It's okay. Do you need help?
No. Now that I know kind of the layout of the land, I can switch it.
Essentially, I think you're just trying to get further up.
Yeah.
There's actually a door this way that you're trying to unlock, if I remember.
Okay.
Or something like that. Like, you just need to... The easiest thing that I can tell you, and I know this is kind of like a smart-ass way of going about it, but kill everything. If you kill everything in the area, then nothing can kill you.
Yeah.
While you're trying to figure out what to do. So literally, if you see them, try to kill them.
Right.
And then that's it. It's literally it. It makes this area a lot easier. Because you try to run past them and you try to just get everything.
They'll just gang up on you.
And they'll just gang up on you. It's really just like a little bit worse way of handling this area. If you're just kind of slow, methodical about it, clear every section out as you're going about it, then it won't be as bad.
Right.
Certain people you can't reach, like that guy that's shooting you on the bookshelf.
That sniper.
You can't reach him
Yeah.
unless you got a bow, which we don't. What we do, but we don't got ammo
Enough
for
arrows.
it.
Yeah.
And use these columns to your advantage. Magic, arrows, and all that other kind of stuff, it'll hit those columns. Just use them to your advantage. Something else I should also point out. Know that people expect you to get hit from literally anywhere and fight like that. So fighting in this hallway would have been a lot better because you can't be hit from the side. That at least eliminates like one possibility. You know what I mean?
No, I get it.
Yeah, have a sip cup real quick. Might get more
conversation
tea.
got deep.
Yeah, man. Like I don't know. Maybe it was just like kind of pent up. Like I've been looking at YouTube a lot more and actually watching people and stuff like that. Watching new people, and like people feel like they're so entitled to everything, and they don't want to put work into it.
I hate seeing like the fucking Twitch streamers that are like, give me money.
No, like I just you're not putting work into it.
But that's what I'm saying though. I hate entitled people.
It's just ridiculous. Like I'm not I very much want this to work. Obviously, I actually would love for us to hit that goal. You can also hit that lever. I just saw that. You can hit those goals of like, wow, I have one of the best jobs. I play video games for a living. Like, it's pretty much one of the best things you can possibly do.
Did that switch the stairs?
I don't know. I don't know what that did.
No, I don't think so.
I think there was an elevator that did. And it's just like, it was that right there. Most people just don't want to put any effort into it and just expect it to take off.
Yeah.
Most YouTubers now don't even, but YouTubers, Twitch streamers and stuff like that aren't even successful up until now, they've been doing this for 5 years, 12 years, and stuff like that. And they're just now becoming successful and stuff like that because they're popular enough and have reached have their audience set.
Yeah.
To where they can see it. Enough about that. Enough about the politics of YouTube and Twitch and all that other kind of good stuff. But
my thing is like, what happened to YouTube? There's
just a lot more fucking policies in play that people have to worry about because, and there's just like, I hate saying it like this, but there's trigger stuff now. There's just certain things you can't talk about. That's why I was really getting trying to put that into y'all's heads of like, you just can't talk about this or else it will be flagged and stuff like that. Copyrights are the biggest fucking ridiculous thing because literally anyone can start trying to do a copyright claim over content that is not yours. And if the YouTuber or something like that is actually making money, that demonetizes that video. That you have to go through the process of trying to figure out what it is. If you went through the process of that they try to claim, if they're trying to claim that video is theirs, now you have to go through the process of actually trying to prove that content is indeed yours, which can take weeks, months. Hell, I think I already talked about this once, but like PewDiePie, he even there was at one point in time where his channel was having literally like 5 or 6 copyright strikes on each of his videos for people that just, for the hell of it, wanted to do
Trolls.
a copyright strike on him.
Yeah.
It's fucking the stupidest thing. Like, I don't think that there should only be a certain amount of people that can, or a certain title or ranking that you can actually send a copyright strike out, but you can just make a random YouTube account and literally just send out a copyright strike.
Yeah.
It's the dumbest thing.
Because I hate seeing YouTubers that I've watched, like, for the longest, like, whenever they're, like, a small up-and-coming channel, and then, like, a video...
It has to go private.
No, yeah, that, and also, like, a 3-year-old video, like, gets copyright strike, and they have to delete it. And that was, like, one of my videos that got me into it.
Yeah, and that could also be one of their most profitable videos.
Mm-hmm.
Now you are trying to steal money from them. It's just, and the thing is that the thing that's annoying is that the reason that it's so prevalent on my mind is that we're already dealing with that bullshit.
Yeah.
We're literally already dealing with that shit. So it's just like, fuck me, dude. Stuff is annoying.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, run into the hallway.
Sniper.
So, what else? What else is there? Oh, as to the fucking copyright stuff and stuff like that, one of the biggest things that I know it would be a little bit more of a hassle and stuff like that, but if it was I wish that you could sit there and the video would be tagged on stuff that it would be related to, like things that are similar to what you're watching, stuff like that. And the only people that could copyright it were literally if whoever watched it saw a YouTube moderator or something like that watched it and saw that you literally ripped off of something else, and there would be a notification sent to the person that it was monetized from of where they could sit there and be like, look, yeah, you're ripping my content off.
Yeah, like it's like a blatant rip off.
So,
stuff like that.
So
yeah.
what do? You sit there and say, hey dude, you're ripping my shit off. Stop.
Yeah.
It's just, I feel like a lot of things could be handled so differently and better.
I just feel like, as like the video we just recently watched is like, if actual...
We were watching a podcast with what was it called?
The official podcast?
The official podcast, that's what
yeah,
it was.
where like they get people from the outside, but not the actual community people that could tell you, hey, I watch this thing almost every day. This is what I would like to see.
Actual fans rather than an unbiased fan.
Yeah. And now someone's like,
that's almost impossible.
Yeah.
Because like whenever it comes down to it, if a YouTuber does some really, really bad, you gotta sit there and be like, look, you did a bad. Come on now. Where instead of being a diehard fan that's just like, You can't just drop down there.
Yeah, well. I'm about to do that so I can fuck this guy up. He's pissing me off. Let me heal real quick. Man.
But let's get off that topic.
Yeah.
Let's
stop beating a dead horse.
We're essentially saying the same thing over and over again. It's not going to. We're not going to be the ones that change anything because no one even knows who the fuck we are.
Yeah. Watch,
no point.
We become a political fucking.
Hell no, we are not. Hell no, we're not.
But it's stupid political shit. I would get behind that. Who do you think is better, Link or Cloud?
Oh my gosh, fucking.
Who do you think?
Link or Cloud?
Yeah.
Well, I already know the results of who fights and who wins.
Well, but besides that, your personal opinion.
My personal opinion, Link is very basic. I personally like Cloud, but Cloud is also an emo little bitch. I love Final Fantasy VII.
He's a very good crossdresser.
Oh my gosh, she is such a good and a dancer. Wow,
he got the moves. He does got the moves.
He got the moves like Jagger, boy. It's dumb. Like, I personally show more favoritism towards Final Fantasy and the series of Final Fantasy than I do with Zelda.
Yeah,
but that is also a big. It's a big forbidden word. I cannot possibly be a gamer and not like Zelda. Like, it's just, I'm not the huge. I like Breath of the Wild. I like the way that it plays. It plays more like an RPG than anything else, which I like. I personally love that. It's just, I don't really like the old school dungeon crawlers.
Yeah.
Not the hugest fan of them. It's just not my niche. It's not my thing. You can have your everyone's entitled to their own opinions and what they like and all that other kind of stuff. It's just, I personally don't really care for them. It's not my thing. Do I like dungeon crawlers that have other elements to them? Most definitely, yes. Do I like it just being a dungeon crawler? No.
Where am I supposed to go now?
My dude, I don't know.
Because I just switched the stairs, and I killed that one bastard.
Well, now is the time to kind of explore. Like, do you want to use the elevator like that you found and stuff like that? I don't know what that does. Try to figure out what that does.
Right.
I do have another conversation point. I recently watched Howl's Moving Castle. I have never watched it before.
Really?
I know. Considering what it's about and stuff like that, you would figure that I would have watched the shit out of that.
I figured that was like your first one before Spirited Away.
Nope. My first thing was Spirited Away and then My Neighbor Totoro.
See, I haven't seen Totoro.
Really?
No.
Totoro's really, really good.
I heard it's a really dark fucking thing behind it.
It depending on how you look, like what it's based on is really sad. It's incredibly sad, but it is something that happened. So they did make it in contribution with the idea of what happened. If you don't know about it, like I'm not the best person to talk about it because it's not in front of me. I can't read off of a script. It's what I learned literally like 3 years ago. Kind of
like the best of your memory.
Best of my memory. What happened was that a family moved out to the countryside of Japan, and they had 2 little girls, and then like they got lost in the forest and they didn't know where they were, and the 2 little girls ended up going missing and they weren't found.
Right.
And it was a really heart-wrenching, sad thing that happened. Stop, pull the lever.
Yeah, I was just seeing if there's anyone going to be coming up behind me.
I don't remember what is all going on. But, like, to the best of my knowledge, that was what happened. And it was just like, it's really sad, but it's really nice that they try to make this.
This is really dark. I'm scared. Oh, speaking of which...
You have items that you can light the area up. You don't use the hat.
No.
Use, go down to the shield. Go over. No, don't. Go down, and you have a skull lantern.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The hat makes everything a lot easier, which I'm kind of like... Don't use the hat. And then you block. It makes it a little bit lighter.
But speaking of things people watch for the first time, my girlfriend, you've seen Futurama, yeah?
Yeah, I watched.
Yeah. You know the dog episode?
Which one?
With Scruffy when like Fry first discovers like, hey, I could bring my dog back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then like it shows him like he probably forgot about me, but he never did. And it starts playing that really sad song. Like, and my girlfriend like never seen that episode, or at least didn't remember. And she was like, and like she was tearing up, bro. Like,
I mean, it is a sad.
It
concept.
is sad, but like,
but oh fuck, isn't there a thing? I don't know if it's in America or if it was in China or something. There's literally a statue dedicated to a dog that did that.
Japan.
Is it Japan?
I think it's Japan. It's the one that like the guy went on to a train.
Yeah.
And like the dog sat at the train station. And like it would every time someone would take it away, it would find its way back, and it would just sit there, and just chill.
Was real. It's a really sad thing, but it also
we're not worthy of animal love.
It just talks about how the extent of what animals go to for the people that they really give a shit about. It's just like,
as I said, we're not worthy.
I'm not sure about saying that we're not worthy. I'm just think that we should as humans as of right now really should fucking sit there and take a note as to how animals deal with that kind of shit. And before I know this is just talking about deep shit, like before you go out drinking and all that other kind of stuff, maybe that's something that you should think about if you have a fucking animal and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If you're going to sit there and go out drinking, you should be responsible about yourself, because you may not be the only one taking care of yourself. Don't go out drink and drive and end up dying, because if you got an animal at home, what the fuck are they gonna do?
Yeah.
They don't know. They don't understand the concept, and you're never gonna come home again.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But what also
I know this fucking conversation fucking took a left field. I guess I'm just getting shit off of my chest, like come on.
But and also like what I also like kind of noticed is like, since people are being forced to stay home, people are adopting pets more,
which is really sad.
Because like, once we have to go back,
once everyone starts life starts turning back to normal. People are going to get rid of their animals because they're going to realize that, oh, I can't take care of them. I can't take care of them.
Hopefully they'll be big enough where they're like, okay, I can leave you home now.
No, they won't. They won't be though, because people are buying puppies and stuff like that. Yeah. Like I get that we bought a puppy and stuff like that, but
home.
The Troy works from home, and it's not like even if I was like where I was working at, I literally would stop at home every now and then.
Yeah.
Because I drove all the damn time for deliveries and stuff like that. So like if I had to go by my house, which was actually pretty often, because I got deliveries in the neighborhood and stuff like that. So you know what I'd do? I'd stop by the house and just be like, I'm just going to chill for just a second.
I saw
it's not like I was on company time.
I saw a post on iFunny, the best place ever. Is there a boss behind this door?
No. Bless you. Bless you.
Okay. Yeah, I saw a post and it was like, people want this, and showed a puppy. Like they want this, but when it turns into this and it was a full grown dog, then the post said, you do this, and it's put them in the shelter. And then later, like after you read that, the post says, if you do that, maybe you need this. It's like a plushie of a puppy.
Yeah.
I'm like, I fully agree.
No, I agree with that as well.
Because like if you want a puppy that's going to stay small, get an ankle biter, a Chihuahua. I can't stand the ankle biter.
I'm not the hugest fan of Chihuahuas either, but like dogs are dogs at the end of the day.
No
matter like. I even heard stories about how like Chihuahuas and stuff ended up saving like little kids and stuff like that. But like dogs are dogs by the end of the day, and what you're gonna like is what you're gonna like. The fact is that you need to be able to be responsible enough to take care of them.
Yeah, that's all I care about. At the end of the day.
That's the end message. You need to fucking be responsible enough and think the shit through enough to be like, am I going to be able to take care of this living being, this sentient living being? Am I going to be able to take care of them?
That should be said about on you.
That should be said about fucking children as well. Just saying, since we're all locked up together, if you're going to be sit there and locked up and you're going to be doing stuff, are you ready for the repercussions of what else that entails? Can you sit there and be like, I can take care of this living being in 9 months' time?
Right.
If not, maybe you should really think about picking up a new hobby or something like that to fucking entertain yourself.
For real. What? Hey, partner.
It was you who rescued me. Why, thank you. I am Ziegland of Katerina. I don't know how I ended up in that crystal. It wasn't terrible in there, but I could hardly move. I must think of some way to repay you.
Oh, damn.
Oh, have you seen my father? You wouldn't miss him. A suit of armor just like mine. Thank goodness. I knew he was here somewhere. Well then, now I must find him. Thanks again, truly. Now if you'll just stay put and keep out of trouble. Thank goodness. I knew he was here somewhere.
I can't talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'd keep exploring the back end of this place.
I was just
For
seeing like what
items.
was all around here.
That is the area that you have like one more area and then there's the boss fight.
Mhm.
But people just need to fucking realistically think responsibly. Like
Yeah.
it's dumb as fuck on how people
Oh,
new
neat.
crystalline set. Some of the shit is just dumb as fuck. And like you end up you could potentially really ruin someone's life by just not being responsible. Because back to the whole drunk driving situation, you could literally fucking you can hit someone and literally ruin not just their life, but the people that person cares about, their lives as well. And even if you live alone and stuff like that, like just because, and you really think that, you know, well, no one really cares about me or something like that, that's just because you're by yourself or something like that doesn't mean that if something happens, nothing will be nothing will happen. There will always be something that happens.
Yeah. I need more help.
Yeah, you do. Sorry to take such a dark fucking turn in this conversation.
It's not dark. It's just
it's Dark Souls. We gotta talk about dark shit.
Speaking of a conversation we had earlier.
Yes. Let's take this back to somewhere a little bit lighter.
Diabetes is just diabetes is just a damage over time effect.
Oh my god.
Think about it. It's pretty deep.
Okay, so back to my conversation talk. Okay, yeah.
Killing people? No, too hard.
No.
It's called freeing the soul.
Speaking of souls, like, bruh, have you seen anything about the Pixar movie that's supposed to be coming out relatively soon called Soul?
Soul, no.
It's supposed to talk about, well, souls and what happens after people die and all this other kind of stuff. And it's a jazz movie, right?
Are you talking about My Rainey, the one that Prince T'Challa was in before he passed?
It's a new movie that's coming out.
No.
You want to know something else that's got me fucked up about it? Trent Reznor is in the soundtrack.
Trent Reznor.
9 Inch Nails.
Really?
And it's about jazz. My dude, like I've been looking forward to it so fucking much.
You have to show me a trailer after this.
Yeah.
Because, really?
Yeah, dude. Like I've been really looking forward to this.
Because I know he likes music and everything like that.
He lives for music.
Yeah, he lives for music, but
most musicians do. But like, holy shit, dude! I've been looking forward to it for so long. Ever since it was first announced, it was like, man, I really want to go see that. Especially, like, I enjoy a good Pixar movie that's can sometimes talk about, like, some deep shit and stuff like that. Like, I like kids' movies and stuff like that. Sometimes they talk about good stuff that adults...
Treasure Planet, that was my favorite. Finding your place in the universe, dude. I can relate so much to it.
They really talk about some stuff that adults need to think about every now and then. Oh,
like Lost City of Atlantis and Treasure Planet, my top two favorite Disney
wouldn't
movies
say that
overall.
Atlantis had too much symbolism in it.
No, it's just my favorite.
It's a lot of cause and effect with disaster and stuff like that. And if we continue going down certain lines, all we're doing is bringing disaster upon us.
See that? Right?
That's about as much symbolism as I can get out of it. But like, it's a good movie. Don't get me wrong. Like, it was a really, really good movie. And the sequels and all that are still
animations back then. They made like thick girls. Like they were thick.
Yeah, they were. I mean, fuck. Road to Road to Desperado.
Road to El Dorado.
El Dorado. Oh my
Dude.
god.
And then the first Incredibles movie, like where she
with,
like
Mrs. Incredible.
I was like when I was a little kid, I was like, oh, she's
not
just
gonna lie though, like, you know what turned into one of my favorite like short series and stuff like that.
Jack
Attack.
Jack Attack.
Dude,
I had the movie that had it, like the DVD that like had it on there, like, you know, like
I still haven't
features.
I still haven't watched the new one.
Oh, it's good.
Is it? I haven't watched anything about it.
It's good. I like it because because it was all about the dad in the first one.
Yeah.
This one, it kind of shows
it's about
like
the dad
mom
struggling to try and
fill
the role of the family man.
Yeah.
Of that usual like gender role.
It was like a switch. Like he tries being the mom.
Oh, like the stay-at-home dad.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
like,
at all.
There's nothing at all wrong with that.
Shit, I mean, if my wife could like go to work and like she was like, you stay home and be the father, I'm like, that's a bit.
I mean, like, it's what's best for the family.
Yeah.
Like, there's no point in sitting there thinking like, well, the man has to provide for the family. No.
While you're struggling, but the wife has a good job. It's like just
the wife has actually a better preset of college and all this other kind of stuff, while you're just a high school dropout and stuff like that.
Now, both parents have like good paying jobs and make time for the family.
Yeah,
that's the perfect thing to do.
And I mean, like, not even if you're a family or like if you've got a kid or anything like or anything else. Like sometimes it's better just to. Okay. You need space. Especially in long-term relationships and stuff like that.
Right.
If you doesn't matter how close you think you are and all this other kind of stuff, it doesn't matter. The closest people still need space.
Oh yeah. Everyone needs quality time.
It's just a fact. You need your own time to do your own thing. Because I'm almost positive not every, like, even the perfect couples, not everything they do they enjoy doing with each other.
Oh yeah, like
it's just
things
it's
I like
just
doing on my
how
own.
It is. You need time by yourself, and work is a very good thing about that. You can sit there and be like, you need intelligence.
Oh, I just have to be smart to use it.
You can look at it though.
Yeah.
Can you dance?
Hey, I can. So what's that dance supposed to do?
I think it buffs you. Oh man, you got the heel clicks.
For real. That's all I wanted for, just to see the dance.
It's also a meme weapon that people use in PvP and stuff like that. But yeah, like, it was the first time I watched Howl's Moving Castle.
Mm-hmm.
I love it, dude.
It's dope.
I loved it. I loved almost everything. I
have to rewatch it because like it's been so long since I've seen it.
Dude, it's such a good movie. Mm-hmm. Like, I get why people like. See, we started to watch Ponyo, but Troy did not like the art style.
Really?
At all. He was like, I really don't like this. And I was like, oh, I mean, we can watch something else. And he just really did not like the art style, so we just switched it. I have not watched Ponyo. I know that it has some stuff to do like with magic and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Like, because it's a magical goldfish that looks like a person for whatever reason.
Honestly, dude, I couldn't fucking tell you because it's been a while since I've seen it.
I'm like, Studio Ghibli movies are like fucking top tier stuff.
For real.
They really are.
There's one movie I want to watch. Maybe you've seen it. It's about like a boy who goes into a different world and is like talking like animal people, and then like a kung fu bear who fights in the arena takes him in, and the boy like shows like a natural gift for martial arts. Then the bear starts teaching him and shit. Like, I'll have to show you.
Yes, Kung Fu Panda.
No. No.
2 specifically.
No, but like
Yes, a worthy opponent.
Because I see like anime movies and like music videos I watch, and they look interesting because it goes so well to music, but also it just the art style and everything looks interesting. So I really
have
need to
no
find
idea
it.
what you're talking about. I'm
Okay.
gonna be real honest. Like I don't know what you're talking
I'm gonna have to Google like specific words to try to find it. But it looks interesting. But yeah, Studio Ghibli or Ghibli?
Yeah, I mean either or. I'm sure that there's a real no, not this way. There's a real way of saying it, but like to each their own. I don't fucking
Regardless,
care. I
like his movies
about.
because they have like a wholesome message.
Yeah, okay, and something else that I've really noticed: Americanized cartoons always have a bad guy. Always have a bad guy.
Yeah.
Almost always have a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like animated cartoons and stuff like that will almost always have a bad guy. Japanese, like so Ghibli and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
like how America generally has Disney, Japan will have Ghibli and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'd rather
There does
trade.
not have to
I would
be,
trade.
There does not have to be a bad guy in Japanese.
Yeah.
It's more of the Japanese messages are talking about how you're supposed to live day to day.
Mm-hmm. Like personal stuff.
Fucking Kiki's delivery service.
Mm-hmm.
It talks about real shit, how you're supposed to live with real life jobs and stuff like that. I know that she's 13 something.
She's young.
She's 12 or 13, can't remember. Anyways, and it talks about how you're supposed to you're because even as a 12 or 13-year-old, they still have the same situation as fucking 18-year-olds today in America and stuff like that. How you have your normal life and you're just fucking shunted out into the real world because it's not like fucking school teaches you how to be an adult.
No, they rather teach you how to find a circumference of a circle instead of paying some taxes.
So here is some class A fuckery, and you're going.
I have to jump down.
No. It's something even worse, dude. Like. Everything is slick, so just keep on going down that way that you can see down there. And like Kiki's delivery service, she loses her magic and stuff like that, but she learns how to cope without it. Like
cope with the loss.
It's learning how to deal with it's learning how to deal with life.
Yeah,
because not everything is going to go your way. Not everything is peachy and perfect, and nothing really works that way. It's just not how it works.
Yeah, it would be nice, but
it's not. That's not how life works.
Yeah.
Okay, so here is this is. Oh yeah, those are moonlight butterflies. Don't attack them.
Oh, I wasn't.
So if you look off to your left, this is your very first very good example of what you're going to be dealing with. See all those little snowflakes? Go look at them. See how they're just kind of floating midair?
Yeah.
Walk forward. Just trust me.
Like this way?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
It's all invisible walkways.
This shit's trippy.
And this is this entire area.
So weird.
Yeah, my dude.
Like this is like the 4 or 3 kings that I had to fight where
the 4 kings.
They look really close, but they really weren't.
This is just invisible walkways.
Yeah.
So you're looking for the snowflakes.
Yeah.
That is literally what you're looking for. It will kind of show you the way, but that's literally all you have to work with.
Right.
But like, I just like some of the more like children's Japanese stuff. Rather than a lot of like Disney stuff, because a lot of Disney stuff
it's always a happy ending.
Yeah, it's always a happy ending. In real life, you don't get those.
No.
You there's compromise. Sure, people
you can be content in life.
People live full lives. There aren't really as many happy endings. It's not that it's unheard of the happy endings, but like there is also very useful people that like the way with messages and deaths.
My thing is, how fucking far does it go? And I'm not.
It goes all the way across.
No, I'm talking about to the sides.
Nah, you just stay where you can see it. So pretty much you're going straight, but I'm pretty sure you have to fight that golden one. Or no, you don't have to fight it. But so but you have to go over there because you see there's nothing. There's no snowflake. There's a snowflake right there, but that was it. This pillar is also slick. Just be aware. You can get them to jump off.
Yeah, but I don't want to get really close to the edge and have them knock me off. I'd rather just take it nice and slow.
I get it.
Whew. It's 12.
All right. You're out of
Estes
class. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
So if you die in this area,
No,
I told you
no.
it's slick. It's slick in this area and it sucks ass. So if you die, it might not be a bad thing to double kindle the bonfire. Yeah, dude, this place sucks ass.
Man, I was like, no, But yeah, no, I get what you mean, because, like, I mean, in Spirited Away, there was a quote-unquote bad person, but...
Well, I mean, and we're talking about the witch.
Yeah.
She wasn't even a bad person.
Yeah.
Like,
she was a businesswoman.
She was a businesswoman. Realistically, if anyone's the fucking bad person, it's the dude for voiding his contract and running out of the fucking place because he literally backed out of a contract.
Mm-hmm. And
sure, it was a shady deal to begin with, but the fact is that he took that deal.
Mm-hmm. And
that should teach you. Real world has shady ass stuff in it. Don't fucking just take
and like the old lady
could
be like legit business owners, like they don't give a fuck if you feel sad or something like that. They want you to work and make the money.
All they care about is money.
Profit, yeah.
That's all it
so
fucking cares
I can't
about.
even qualify her as a bad person. She's just a business
She's just
woman.
a business. She's literally capitalism.
Exactly.
It's not capitalism. Isn't
Fuck, what are those?
Crabs.
Crabs.
Yeah, crabs. They're just crabs. Go up and pet them.
Oh yeah, fuck you.
Don't let more than 2 gang up on you. I'll tell you that.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
See, they're not that bad. And he just goes like, meh. Check. Yeah, they generally actually offer something.
I know. I was just looking at it because, like, I like the little glow they have on it.
Oh fuck, what is it called? That's called a thing.
Yeah.
The
because oysters have it.
Yeah.
Even though I'm allergic.
Paisley colors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Pastel colors.
Pastel colors.
You're the painter. You should know this shit.
Seth, I have so many like paint names in my fucking head. I can't really keep up.
Pastels. They're like nice sparkly pastels and stuff like that.
Which is funny because I used to open up oyster shells with my Meemaw, but
I hate oysters so much.
I'm fucking deathly allergic to them.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, because if I eat one or even the juices,
you're right.
Yeah, or even the juices, like because
you told me about this that y'all played in dirt. That was
the mud behind
that was seeped in oyster juice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, my dude, they kind of hurt.
I was trying to quickly move away.
Why are you messing with the fucking oysters like that, my dude?
Dude, look at my health. Fuck you.
I'm not against you taking your humanity to regain all your health if you want. Here's my deal, though. You have to pick up the humanity.
What do you mean?
Like, if you die, because the boss room is up here.
Yeah.
You die, you have to get the humanity, like, ASAP. Sound good?
I'd rather just die and just come back.
Well,
like,
you still got 12 humanity up there.
So how do I use it without consuming one? Like
you have to go to a bonfire. Unless you just want to start this area over again and double kindle and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You want to just do that?
Yeah.
Use a homeward bone if we got one.
We should.
Do we? We have two. Yeah, man. Like certain standards of different countries and stuff like that are a little bit better.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Like Germany's like education system.
Well, just a lot of education systems. If I'm being honest, America's not the best place for education.
No. But like my thing though is
most people in America, their education system that most people are aware of is I'm $1 million in debt. Yeah, that's the average. No, that's not okay. That's not okay. That's not okay at all.
Yeah, but like
you can do this twice. I would recommend it for the simple fact of that this place sucks ass.
Yeah, but like in Germany, from what I read, I don't know if it's official or not, but in Germany, like if you're in high school and you're like you can suck ass, they'll be like, all right,
summon boy.
Yeah, and they're like, all right, cool. We're gonna send your ass to a trade school. You're not gonna drop out and be a fucking bum. You're gonna learn a useful trait. I'm like, I fully believe
you're invading. Oh. Oof. Good.
But I fully respect
I like the idea of trade schools.
Yeah.
I really do. Like if you don't like the idea of school, well, trade schools are really, really good for the simple fact of is that they're not they do have school aspects to them, but they're almost always hands-on and usually better for people that don't do well in school. Hell, if I even thought about trade school, if I'm gonna be real honest with you,
and
just
plus,
because
like,
I don't like school.
People don't see like the extra benefits behind it because like
they're usually only 2-year schools, or even if that you can have fucking 1 years that you just get a certificate in. And those 1 years can actually be reduced in time depending on how good you are at it.
And not just that, it's just like Noah, like my friend.
Yeah.
His dad's an electrician, and whenever something wrong happens, he just fixes it himself because he knows how to do it. So he wouldn't pay somebody.
That's just a good skill to have. Like I know nothing about fixing vehicles and stuff like that. What I've learned is me fucking with the vehicle, trying to fix it and looking it up and stuff like that. But the people that just understand how cars work, like, that's a good skill to have. Even if you're not going to be a mechanic or anything like that, that's just a good skill to have, because then you can, like, if you've got to replace your transmission or something like that, like something big, like, and you know how to do it, it's just it's a bit tedious or something like that. That's useful skill to have. I would do it again. Yep, there you go. Just run. Yeah, don't roll because you're fat rolling.
Yeah.
What rings do you have on?
I don't know. I'm about to check.
Nope. You gotta go down first.
Oh.
I'm just going to tell you again, stop rolling. It's not going to work well for you.
I know, but like, I had to.
You didn't have to. You could have just walked around them blocking. You can literally circle them while blocking.
I just didn't want one hitting my side and get like a cheap shot in. But yeah, like I would see a video of like it was like a little comedy video of like, you know how like the basic porn thing is like, oh, a plumber, like how else can I pay? But like the guy was like, I do my own shit. I was like, it'd be nice because like growing up, me and my mom and my whole entire family, I guess, had to work together to fix our plumbing issues.
Bruh.
Because we were so fucking poor.
We've sat there, we've had a fucking clogged sink for I don't know how fucking long, and we're just sitting there trying to fucking fix it. Because if we try to call maintenance, that's just extra fucking money that we have to actually pay.
But like, yeah, like plumbers, like fuck, you got an issue? People pay like thousands of dollars for a plumber.
Because who the fuck wants their toilet to be clogged? How many days are people comfortable going without a shower? Really?
I need a shower every day. Like once a day. Like it's not
I'm
even
okay
just
with 2 days is really pushing it. Really pushing it. I'd prefer either every day or like once a day, once every other day.
That's just so fucking pretty.
It's a really pretty place. It just sucks ass.
Oh, it definitely sucks. Don't get me wrong, but
like, all right, this guy, you need to drop it. You can Yeah, you can go all the way across. Like, in 2 days is like, come on now, you stink. You need a fucking shower.
You stink. But all I'm saying is, I need a shower every day because I work in a fucking warehouse. I'm sweating.
And that's a good, like, yeah, that's something. If you work physical labor and shit like that, you need a fucking shower every day. Like, and if you're like a hot natured person like I am,
and me,
you need a fucking shower. Like, if you're sweating, you need a shower.
Yeah.
And it's also good to have, like, if you're not the hugest fan of like bathing and stuff like that, like, because I know that there are those people. I know that there are those people. And if you can sit there and smell yourself, you're one of them people. Come on now.
Unless you're freaking like, that stank good.
I like this natural smell of my mud. Oh, who the fuck was that? Oh, who the fuck was that? No. There's an actor that did that shit.
Post Malone? Because
No,
I heard people think he's like. I heard some people say like, think.
Because I thought he was like a really good dude.
He's a good dude.
Actually took care of himself as well.
I just hear people say that, like, he looks like
he may look like he's fucking dirty, but I don't think he actually is.
I don't think so either. I mean, fuck, you have bukus of money, I'd be taking the most lavish fucking baths and showers.
Dude, like, the only reason I'm not the hugest fan of my shower is because I get really fucking claustrophobic in it.
And it's small, dude.
That I get really claustrophobic in my shower. I mean, I bathe. Trust me, I bathe myself.
Yeah,
I just don't enjoy it because of how fucking. Oh, you don't have a ring.
I think we replaced it with like the sacrifice ring at one point.
Yep.
So let me see. Okay, now I'm at a good. Oh, there's another one.
Robert Pattinson.
You talking about Twilight guy?
Yes, that is him. I'm pretty sure that is indeed him.
Was he? He really doesn't. He really likes, to stank. Because he looks someone who'd actually enjoy constantly cleaning himself. Now, if you were to say Jim Carrey, I'd believe you 100%. Or even Adam Sandler. Or Steve Buscemi.
No, I think that Steve Buscemi bathed himself. I get that. Like, he looks unfortunate, but I'm pretty sure he bathed himself.
I'm quite sure.
It's kind of sad that this is a very common thing of like people that just don't bathe and are just unhygienic as all fuck. Like, that's really sad.
Disgusting.
It's kind of fucking disgusting, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoy cleaning myself because it's just relaxing. I win arguments that I never won. I have fucking
Brad Pitt,
performances.
Apparently. Brad Pitt apparently. Now I'm on this fucking lifestyle bullshit.
Okay.
Now I'm not. Don't take this seriously.
Take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, take it with a grain of salt because I'm sure that he probably was just fucking tired or some shit because he has 18 million fucking adopted kids. So he was probably fucking tired at one point and he was just like, I don't want to. And I mean, at that point, if you're that fucking tired, I don't blame you.
And I like seeing posts of people say how do people fall asleep in jeans? I'm like, that's a whole nother level of time.
Yeah, the Twilight guy. I do remember that people actually complained about him smelling on set.
Like a badass.
We look fucking dope, dude. The shield axe combo is real.
Yeah.
You need to break that.
As soon as possible, run towards
FYI, run towards it, try to break it.
Gotcha.
Or, here, fuck.
Ooh, damn, that thing looks sick as fuck.
See, the Scaleless, he does a lot of magic attacks, if I remember correctly. I should have...
Isn't this the one that killed me? I'm supposed to die at it?
Yes. Kill his crystal, cut the back of his tail off, chill behind the rod. Okay, so go behind the rod and just chill there.
You're behind here?
Yep, just chill. My god, that is bright. I'm sorry for anyone that is in a dark room at the moment. Chill behind the rod.
He's coming towards me.
Yeah, he's meant to. Baiting attacks you can bait attacks to get behind him. There you go. Run behind him. Try to cut off his tail. It's his third tail. It's not this one. He's going to kind of push you around. It's that one. don't stand in the crystals
No.
too long.
Is that
Just, yeah, the big one.
trying to run, not actually roll?
Yeah, he's gonna do some bullshit where he's always gonna try and fucking keep you at his front. Don't stand in the crystals. Bait attack. You can bait it. You can like stand in front of him, bait his attack, and he to like start the animation of an attack. That way you can start running to get behind him. Because he'll just like continuously turn around. There you go. Now. The closer you stand to his base of his tail, the closer you'll actually get. So you have to bait another attack because he's kind of like the base of the backside of it.
Yeah. I was hoping like that.
So run to the base of it. Do a jump attack right here. Try to do the jump attack further up, if that makes sense. Up the tail. You're good. You're good. Just heal. He's not a hard boss. And you're actually, like, fucking getting it as well.
Trying to.
Like, you pretty much learned his fucking attack moveset, like, super quick. It doesn't help that he is, like, a fucking gigantic boss in this, like, very small area.
Okay.
And he just moves around constantly. You can't jump over that. You have to go around it.
Gotcha.
Bait another one. Go. Just bait another attack.
Yeah.
Wait for him to do. Go. Be moving that way while you. Ouch.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying. Like, if you don't want the sword, you don't have to get it. It's just like.
It'd just be a neat thing to have.
If you're starting to struggle a little bit too much, then just kill him. Like, okay.
Okay, sure.
You know what? Just kill him, dude. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It's not like we're intelligence built or anything like that. Just kill him.
Yeah.
Or we just die. It's cool too. But going to one of the conversation topics that we were thinking about beforehand, and I know that you had something to say about it. Doing interesting, weird insects in the world because the podcast was starting to talk about the murder wasps and stuff like that.
Killer hornets, yeah.
Yeah, the killer hornets, murder wasps, whatever the hell that's in America. That was from an Asian place, Asian country or whatever. And that that's now a thing in America and yada yada yada. I don't even know where in America that they're at.
It says they're spread all around. Like there's some in Washington. There's
How
some.
though?
I don't know.
How though? That's the big question. You don't have to kill these guys.
I know.
Dude. Like just keep on going. So one of my more interesting little bugs and stuff like that was the was it a worm? Or was it a fungus? I can't remember. It's not an insect, but the zombie fungus.
I know which one you're talking about.
That
The one that could be like from The Last of Us.
I think it's literally what The Last of Us was either based on or was actually like history-wise was based around and stuff like that.
It's a very chilling thing.
It's fucking creepy, dude. Like, actually taking control over the fucking
Host.
It host as whenever it affects itself and attaches itself onto a living creature, it actually takes control over their nervous system and slowly integrates itself into their body, and it will eventually kill its host while also making it still be able to move around and all this other kind of stuff, and will try to attack other things as this zombie thing. It's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, see, the parasite I was talking about, like, is somewhat like that, but I think this one takes control of the body, and then like it wants to be eaten. Like whatever body takes over, something eats it, then it takes over that, then something eats that. It's really weird.
Huh.
Like like you can see it inside of like slugs, because like their eyes will be all like rainbow like and shit. Like it'll eat like how they eat, it'll move how they move. Like it won't change their behavior.
So it's not necessarily, it doesn't actually make them do anything other than like put themselves in harm's way.
Pretty much.
It'll purposely try to put them in harm's way and stuff like that.
Pretty much.
I mean, it's still fucked up, but like
Nature's fucked.
nature is fucked up, dude. Like there's some evil shit in nature, but that's nature. Oh well. I do gotta ask, what's something that you gotta put a hard no to?
What do you mean?
Like for me, one of my big things, hard no, ocean. Hate the ocean.
Really, dude? I want to go.
Ocean.
I want to go to like a deep part of the ocean. and
Hell
shit like
no.
that.
Hell no. Scuba diving? Nah. I mean, I'll do it, but I don't like it. But that's the same thing as like all my other shit. I'll do it, but I won't. I may not be happy about it. Fuck the ocean, dude. There's too much stuff that's unexplored about it. There's too much stuff that's not known about it. There's some creepy ass fish in there. There's some creepy ass things that are still alive somehow down there. There's fucking things that were from dinosaur age that are still alive. Fuck that shit, dude.
Oh, there's one podcast that Joe Rogan, he had a guy who would
I'm sure that most people are aware of who Joe Rogan's podcast is. Yes.
No, like the guy who was a guest.
Okay.
Yeah, he would like him and his group did like a survey like of creatures that live like deep in the ocean. You know, like the giant ass squids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giant squids, because those are starting to resurface and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, his group was around there, but they were just studying other shit, and you know they stayed in the ocean, like in the ocean for like a while. So when did I have to pee or shit? They'd have to swim outside in the dark and go to this one thing and release themselves.
Hell no.
Well, the guy went out and he thought he felt something grab him. So he was like, okay. So he went underwater and he had a flashlight. As soon as he turned on the flashlight,
It was a big
colossal
eye.
It was a big eye, and he
Dude,
shit himself.
I think I know what the fuck you're talking about. Hell no.
I was like, whoa, that's cool.
Hell
But
no.
the ocean, I always love the ocean.
Hell
I
no.
love the ocean. Everything
Fucking
mysterious
you and Aiden,
about it.
dude. Because Aiden's a firm believer that the megalodon is still alive.
I don't know about that. I can't say shit about that. But
I mean,
it wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, I gotta say the same thing about that as I do about fucking like a bunch of other mythical creatures or cryptids or something like that. Like, prove to me that it's not real. Prove to me it doesn't
Samuel
fucking exist.
Jackson said it best. That the absence of evidence isn't the evidence of absence.
Yeah, that's a good fucking saying.
I get so tongue tied on it. But
Good
yeah.
job on saying that the first time though.
Thank you. But the thing I'd probably have to say a hard no to is like
I also hate space.
deep forest areas, mainly because
Really?
I don't like when like small creatures like crawl on me. Like,
See,
like
I think this is where I disagree. I'm okay with deep forest. If Pan wants to fucking come to life and fuck me and then kill me afterwards, you know what? That's better than being eaten alive.
but my thing is like, okay, I
At
can't
least
really
I get
say,
some enjoyment out of it.
I really can't say no to like a forest. My main thing is like bugs. I
don't
a
like
fuck
bugs.
ton of bugs just
Don't like
swarming
bugs.
over me like an overlord. Whenever they got captured in
Oh.
like the roach room, I was like, oh god, I'd
Or
rather
even
just slit my own
in,
throat.
My hero. Koji.
The person who could talk to.
animals and stuff like.
See, I just tell the bugs, hey, go away.
But like, fuck bugs, dude. I hate bugs so much.
I
was never the kid that played with bugs.
I like bugs to a certain extent.
Spiders. There's only one spider that I like.
I love tarantulas.
Hell no, dude. Those things are too damn big. I don't even care that they're not aggressive and all this other kind of stuff. They're just too fucking big.
Charlie was so sweet.
Like, I just fucking. There's only one goddamn spider I like, and they're jumping spiders. I like jumping spiders.
And aren't they mini?
Yeah, they're small. They wear what fucking evil being can wear a water droplet as a hat?
That is true.
Please tell me. Please do tell me. What fucking... Oh, you didn't kill the crystal.
Ah, fuck.
He doesn't take damage until you kill the crystal.
That's fun.
Yeah, man, I'm cool. I'm pretty chill with jumping spiders because like they don't do anything. They just want to fuck around. They just want to like exist.
I just like really odd.
They just kind of sit there and look at you, and I'm like, "Sup, little dude?
Yeah.
You existing? So am I. I'm existing too."
Like I wouldn't mind like in a safe manner, or as safe as can be, visiting like King Kong's Island with the like crazy ass bugs and shit. I wouldn't mind that.
Hell no. Giant mosquitoes that literally impale you and shit like that.
Hey man, that's nature.
Nah. That ain't nature. That's fucking freak shit. I'm already terrified of mosquitoes as they are naturally.
Really?
I hate mosquitoes. Those things. Mosquitoes actually do fucking scare the shit out of me. For the simple fact of what they could potentially do. They could potentially transmit fucking like HIV and shit, which is terrifying. That I'm not even. I don't even fucking have anything to do related to that. I don't like some person doesn't fuck me over. It's just some fucking dumbass bug that decided to drain the blood of someone else and then decides to fucking bite me at the same time and use the same concept to share needles.
Right.
Like
right.
That's fucking terrifying, dude.
I feel you on that.
That's fucking terrifying. I know I'm probably exaggerating a little bit, but they can transmit HIV, can't they?
Yeah, they can transmit a lot of shit.
I know they can transmit a lot of shit. I'm just making sure that I'm not fucking like taking the shit out of it. You know what I mean?
No, I get what you're saying.
No, you're not dead. You're not dead. You're not dead. Just fight him at his front.
Yeah.
Like, run to the sides whenever he's throwing a big fit and stuff like that. Like, he's about to use his breath weapon. Sounds like you're stun locking him. Oh. Him swiping at you actually doesn't hurt that bad.
Fuck you, guy.
Easy mode.
Yeah, I want that tail, but you won't let me have it.
But like mosquitoes terrify me, dude. Fuck that shit.
Mm-hmm. There's one anime I saw where like there was a giant ass mosquito and it impaled someone in the mouth and it drained them. I know it was fucking sick, but I couldn't turn away.
Okay, so
but yeah, there's some fucked creatures in this world.
Go to Firelink.
That's it. I don't get anything.
You got the soul. That was one of the boss souls.
Oh.
That was one of the 4 lords.
Okay. What? Firelink?
Yeah. Here in a second we'll go on break real quick.
I was about to say, cause
I need to pee. I need to go drink. I need to do.
Cause that potato soup has hit me.
It's fucking good though, isn't it?
Dude, it was delicious.
I need to go to the little boy's room. So we'll sit down and we'll be back in a second. Peace out. Be right back. Bam, we're back.
All right, we're back. Go.
So
Turn on the controller.
yeah, all right. So from here we're going to talk. We're level up and all that other
Okay,
thing. So we're
now
finally at 40 vitality.
And what are we gonna do next? Endurance?
We can do endurance if you want. We get that to
40.
40 if you want. Turn around real quick. Look around this area. Like, all the way. No, turn around. Okay, yep, that's what I thought.
What?
Alright, so, never mind. We're going to go to Blighttown. So, from here, go down.
Will do.
Because we failed the... We failed the one quest. We don't continue on seatbelts.
Yeah.
Because we didn't finish Onion Boy, we do not continue Onion Girl.
Yeah.
Love her. Did you ever have that one person that didn't take showers?
Yes.
You ever have that one person that just didn't take showers?
Yes, it was a girl in Alabama. She smelled like a fish shop. Like, straight
That's
up.
disgusting.
It is. Like, you don't know what cuttlefish is, do you?
I know what it is. I don't know what it smells. I've never experienced it.
Oh. Trying to think of another sea, like, you know what fresh catfish smell like?
Yes.
Yes. Smell
That's
like that.
disgusting.
Yes. And everyone would tell her, like,
It
hey.
smells like slime. Nope, you're going to go up there. Right
Oh,
there.
yeah. She smelled like that. And I was
Like,
like
I know that that's like kind of like a weird way to put it, but like that's the best way that I can put like fresh catfish smells like slime.
mm-hmm. And like it wasn't
You
because,
can go and there's a new item that you can go pick up.
and
as
it wasn't because like, you know, she was poor and she couldn't afford a shower. Like her family was well off.
She just didn't shower.
She just fucking stank. Like it was just gross. Now there was also a guy.
Ew.
Oh. There's also a guy that I knew on my bus whenever I would ride the bus that he didn't seem to clean his ears, and it looked like, and you could see like
crust.
You
and
could
shit.
Like you could see the earwax seeping out. Like if I try to,
That's enough.
Yeah, I was about to go into great detail.
Please don't. Please really don't.
It was fucking gross. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It was fucking gross. What about you?
I knew some people, and
then high school people, by the way.
There was high school people that was, but we're not going to talk about high school because can't dox anyone.
Oh.
But like at some of my works, I knew that some people just didn't take showers, and it was like, this is really disgusting. Especially whenever I went over to the wood shop, like because I worked in the furnishing and all that other kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So we did all of like we were the storage and we were the furnishing. So if there was a piece of furniture that needed to be revarnished or something like or it needed to be fixed or something, we were the ones that did it.
Right.
The wood shop, on the other hand, were the ones that actually made items and stuff like that. Because we would make our own items and sell them, and then we would buy them from other people. I don't believe I'm legally allowed to say because of contracts signed and all that other kind of bullshit, but whatever. So he would buy them from other people from other places, and then third party stuff that he would buy them extremely cheap and then change them slightly and then sell them for an extreme price. It was
capitalism.
Capitalism and a bit shady, but you know what? Whatever.
Yeah.
So there, we that's where we worked. But if we ever went to the wood shop, which is where the majority of the workers over there were Hispanic, and didn't know a lot of English. But they're some of the hardest workers I've ever seen. The very generic trope of they don't know English, but some of the best damn workers you ever
line
meet.
them up and let them go.
Like, dude, they fucking goddamn, dude. Like, they were so damn good at some of the shit that they did. But like, anyway, I'm getting off topic. You're essentially going to be making your way all the way to the bottom. And you remember that big tree that I said that we'll go there later?
Yeah.
That's where we're going now.
Okay.
You can drop down right there. Turn left. Actually, you can go back.
Can I just drop down?
No, not from right there. What I meant was you drop down right there, turn left, and then right there.
Go down here?
Wait. Now. They worked over there, and there's this one guy that just but you could smell him. Like he would be covered in sawdust, and it looked
would
like he had,
stick.
it looked like he had layers of it. Do you know what I mean?
I know what
like
you
that
mean.
It
That's
was
pretty
so
bad.
fucking disgusting.
That's pretty bad.
Like there was like it looked like
So which way?
You're going that way.
Okay.
It looked like he was like African American whenever he was like he was clearly Hispanic, but he was just covered in so much dirt and dust, and it like you could wipe some of it and it was just like fucking different layers
Like
of
caked
texture.
on there?
That was caked on. It was just, oh my god, it was so bad.
It's pretty disgusting.
Yeah, we didn't ever want to be around him.
You ever work with anybody that had a, drug problem?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The warehouse wasn't the best place, if I'm going to be honest, but like we try to make do.
Yeah. What was their, dope of choice?
Heroin.
Really?
Yeah. That
Huh.
was they never said anything, but they always wore long sleeves. But whenever they had to do something to roll them up or anything, you would see marks,
Mm-hmm.
and it looked like it was fucking necrosis almost.
Right.
Like it was, their arms were so bad. You're going up that
Yeah,
far.
yeah, yeah.
So this area is kind of optional, realistically, but I think that like it's not a bad place just to kind of see.
Yeah.
Essentially, what you're going to be going to here is you're just going to try to do your best to get to the bottom.
Gotcha.
So you remember what to do here?
No.
So go to the right,
Oh, yeah.
smack.
Yeah, when I worked at Toys R Us, the dope of choice was Coke, and you'd
Bro,
see
who the fuck is working at Toys R Us and can afford Coke?
the warehouse people, man. Like, and they had like these automatic pallet jacks, and like they'd be driving around coked out of their mind, and then like morning, like everyone would be in a group meeting, you know, everything like that, and then once the big boss heads out after giving his big speech, everyone would go like and just do a bump, or just quickly
Bro.
hit a pipe, because there was some people who would do a bump and then on their lunch break go smoke a pipe. I never knew which pipe they were talking about because there's multiple, and then when they get back do another bump.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. And the only reason why
Did you work in retail there, or did you do?
I loaded the
warehouse?
trailers. I
Okay.
loaded
Oh,
the trailers.
so you had the really shit job.
Yes. And the reason why no one usually got drug tested was because the boss, like, say, because we'd have to do drug tests if something got broke or someone got hurt, and or something got broken. So someone broke a handle on the automatic pallet jacks, and so the boss was like, "So, it was broke when you found it," and he was like, "No, like I was driving and it broke." He's like, "So it was broke when you found it?" He was like, "Yes, it was broke when I found it." He was like, "Good," and that would be the end of it. He knew that they were on drugs, but he was like, I ain't trying to do the paperwork. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Just wow. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, warehouses are bad about that kind of shit, though. If I'm gonna be absolutely real with you, like warehouses are kind of bad about that shit.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, this is why I said just try to get it.
What the hell is that?
Those are basilisks.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen those
You
fuckers
can
in a
also.
while.
This is a place where you take a drink.
Yeah.
This is also an area where you're going to do a lot of rolling and stuff like that.
Rolling? You serious?
Yeah, to
Like
get
right
to
here?
no, not to the right there. So behind you, where the basilisks were, you can roll to get over there.
All right, there you go. I touched the spot that was itchy. Yeah, people still question on how my family does this noise.
I mean, like, you just told me that you didn't really enjoy doing it, so I've been doing my best to help you, to remind you to take a drink or something. No, backtrack. Go to where the basilisk. You could see the basilisk, and you can roll onto that platform.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you just told me you didn't really enjoy doing it.
I just knew like it made some people uncomfortable or something like that.
Like, I mean, it's just whatever. Don't stay in this area in the fog too long. Don't
Yeah.
get cursed, because that's going to be real bad shit.
I forgot. How do we get rid of curses?
We have to take a purging stone, which is expensive. We have a couple of them, but like,
I just want to see how many we have, just in case I get overwhelmed.
well, I mean, just don't get overwhelmed.
What the hell is this?
So
Drop
in
it
those
on.
invisible, you could actually drop those, and it would like make a little stone that was really bright, and so you could essentially mark your way if you needed to. Because there were certain places in there that we didn't. There's 3. There were certain places in there that you didn't actually go explore, where there were no snowflakes dropping, but there were still invisible bridges.
I just took the safe route.
Yeah, fuck that place, honestly.
I'm just boring a little bit. Did I just do a double back take? Like,
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go back down.
Essentially, you're just trying to make your way down this stupid ass tree.
Right. Were you ever that kid that would like do gross shit to make people uneasy, like when you were a kid?
Yeah. No.
Like flip your eyelids inside out?
No.
I did that all the time. It was great.
I
I knew one dude who could do both of them.
I was kind of just a loner, dude. Like I just kept to myself. Like it wasn't that big of a deal. Like I just got through my shit and just went home. Like I didn't really do a whole lot.
I mean, granted, I really didn't try to make a scene. I tried to blend in the background as much as possible.
I wasn't that big of. I was kind of just alone by myself a lot, which sounds bad, especially since I'm an only child. Like I didn't have a lot of people that were really close. That's why, you know, like friends really matter to me now, because I know what it's like to be lonely, and like it's not a great feeling. Like you really need friends, people. Like make your life really a lot better.
You hear something fucked? People thought I'd be a school shooter, honestly.
No, I believe you told me that, and I told you myself that I believed it.
Really?
No.
Okay.
No. I had more faith in you than that.
How the fuck do I get down?
Drop to that next one right there. Like this place, I hate this tree. And there's so many things that you miss in this tree because there's like so many drops, and like I'll tell you right now, there's like 9 lizards in here.
Yeah, I've seen like 3.
Yeah, they just instantly disappear as soon as you find them. Yeah, you fucked yourself on that.
Okay.
You should have went that way. I think you can still, yeah.
I like how it was like, slide.
Hey, this is a glass table. Don't do
Sorry.
that.
Sorry.
And you didn't rest at that bonfire, so
I could have sworn I did.
you lit it.
Man, I hate that. So is it gonna be at the very bottom?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Or on a branch, which is even worse.
Well, I'm assuming I didn't have that many souls anyway.
Yeah, 36,000. I mean, we're at the level where it doesn't really matter.
But fuck, how much humanity did I have? That's the real question.
12.
I have to go get it.
Yeah, that's the big.
That's the thing I only care
That's the
about
more
now.
issue. Like we're going to get to a place where we can farm. Like there's like hundreds of these infinite spawning little things that each one has like a 50% chance of dropping humanity. So it's not that big of a deal since we're kind of close to it. But the issue is that I can't go grind it because we haven't got there yet.
Yeah. Growing up, were you that kid that like didn't know how to respond to a compliment? Like whenever you got one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Same. Like I remember like
Here, let's play a game. Let's try to assume certain things about each other's childhood and stuff like that.
Okay.
You can go first.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to ignore everything I know about you already.
Yeah, like no, just from what you do know about me, try to assume certain things that you didn't know about me.
Okay. Were you a teacher's pet?
Yes and no.
To certain teachers.
I had certain teachers that I really enjoyed being around, but I didn't suck their cock to try and fucking be the fucking best student. Like I just like being around them. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
They kind of accepted that I was just kind of quiet, and like I was like, you know what? Thank you for accepting that I'm quiet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get that.
Were you the type of kid that fucked with ants and stuff like that? Like, would just fuck with anthills?
Yes.
Yes. You were the asshole that aggravated the fucking ants that would literally make like a life hell for everyone else.
No.
Oh no.
I was that kid that would like pick up the ants, squish them, and then just keep doing that to myself.
Okay.
Okay. You were the kid that that would volunteer to do tasks for teachers, like certain teachers at least. Like, hey, I need someone to run this note to this teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I definitely did do that because that, you know what that did?
Got you out of class.
Got me out of class.
See, I did it because I liked helping teachers.
I mean, depending on who it was, like I don't mind doing it for certain teachers, and it didn't help that my aunt was a teacher as well.
Really?
Yeah.
You had that privilege? Well, I had a cousin, but I never had her.
Well, actually, I wouldn't say that I had that privilege because that was also honestly the first class that I ever got incredibly sick in.
What do you mean?
Poisoned you? I passed out during class, which was not a trait for me as a young child. I did not go to sleep during class. I actually thought that class was kind of fun whenever I was young.
Me too.
And I passed out, and she was like, something's wrong with him. She was my Aunt Frankie, and she was like, hey, I'm gonna call. And I'm like, Seth, you need to go home. And I'm like, but I feel fine. And she was like, do you though? And I was like, no, I don't feel okay.
That's awesome.
And yeah, dude, I was incredibly sick. Like I had strep and the flu all like at the same time, and no one knew. And it turns out that some kid fucking came to school, and I'm just. I don't know if you know this. I don't mind saying this. I'm a really bad carrier for a lot of that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It will never hit me as hard as other people, but I am. If anyone is infectious, I take it, and I may not get sick at it for it, but I can most definitely get other people really sick. Yeah,
right.
It's a thing that sucks, but oh well.
I had a teacher almost call an ambulance for me.
Really?
Because I was like sleep deprived, but also I was
that stupid expensive wee woo machine that no one wants.
No, like I was that type of kid that like I would have the teacher print copies of like the slideshow because I didn't want to be read to because I wasn't that type of child. I was like, I'm a kid, but I'm not that type of kid. Let me read it myself at my own pace because
this will lead me to my next kind of assumption / question.
Mm-hmm.
Were you the kid that actually was a lot of kids didn't know it, but you actually read above your grade level?
Yes. Actually
you didn't act like you did, but you read above your grade level.
Yeah.
I assume.
I
can see that.
A lot of teachers found me weird because in 4th grade, Miss Cornelius, she was my cousin actually, so I lied. I had a cousin teacher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
you had that privilege.
No, but like actually, yeah, I would say the same thing like you. It wasn't a privilege because she was harder on me.
Yeah. I mean, she wasn't mega hard on me because math was one of my strong subjects.
Mm-hmm.
It always kind of has been. Like in some form or fashion, math was always one of my better subjects.
Yeah.
Up until like calculus, because fuck calculus.
Yeah.
I was, for whatever reason, I was better at geometry and stuff like that, which is ultimately a little bit more useless. It's not as bad if you're into like carpentry and stuff like that, where geography actually makes a big difference because that's measuring angles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like in my opinion, calculus is a little bit more useful.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, she was my math teacher, and like I just kind of did my work, you know?
Yeah.
I just did my work and just kind of like did my own thing, man.
But like my teacher. My 4th grade teacher, Miss Cornelius, she would even call my mom and say, like, your kid's, like, he's not normal, but in a good way, to the point where, like, she was like, he's super smart. Like, I could leave the class and say, hey, Christian, this is what you need to teach the class. Can you talk with him about it? And she would go talk to another teacher or do something, and I would help the class learn what subject they needed to learn. And then the teacher who almost called an ambulance for me, I was like sleep deprived, but also I got things faster than other kids. So whenever by the third time she had to reteach it, I already knew it in great detail. So I would just pass the fuck out. And that time I was sleep deprived, and for some reason I slept halfway with my eyes open, so it looked like my eyes were rolled back. And my teacher would have this little squirt gun to squirt kids that were asleep. So she sprayed me 6 times and then shook me 3 times. I did not wake up.
Didn't wake up.
I didn't wake up, and it also looked like I was not breathing. So she was like, I'm about to call the ambulance. And then when the bell rang for us to switch classes,
you woke up out of response.
I woke up, and everyone just looked at me, and I thought I drooled in my sleep. I was like, oh no, I drooled in front of everybody. But she was like, are you okay? I was like, yeah. Like, why are you asking me?
You didn't drop attack.
Nice.
So it's your turn.
I can see you being that type of kid that, like, you was super annoyed by other people, like when the class got really loud, and you can feel the teacher being annoyed yourself.
Look, you're just picking on the quiet kid.
Because I also was a quiet kid. I was wondering if we were the same type of quiet kid.
It was, whenever people wouldn't shut the fuck up was annoying as all fuck. Come on now. Like, I get that everyone's talking and they want to do their own thing, but like, fucking hell, shut the hell up.
Yeah, like when
that's after school shit. Come on now.
Yeah, like whenever I saw a teacher cry because the students wouldn't listen to her, I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. Come on, guys.
Well, at the same time, I also don't feel that much sympathy for the teacher, because those are generally the new teachers. The ones that usually ended up crying because they don't know how to handle the classes are generally new teachers. And with little kids, you kind of have to have a certain amount of aggressiveness.
Yeah, where you beat the fuck out of them. just get a chair out of nowhere and just start wailing on their asses.
Get the ruler.
So look, there it is.
And you can't get it.
I can't get it.
Look around. Like, is there any other branch that you can drop to from that one?
Maybe I kind of cheese it and slide down this way.
I think we just accept our loss.
No, I'm gonna try it, and then I'll come off because I hit the bonfire, so I'll just respawn back. So.
Oh, you could have.
Fuck.
I think you have like just not enough health, like just barely not enough health.
Maybe.
Okay, so this one I'm gonna take a risk on, because I know how your family situation was before, so I don't know. This could be a kind of
a shot in the dark. A
shot in the dark, but also kind of like it could be very much. Were you the type of kid that stayed after school is over? Did you stay and help teachers and help them pack up and all that other kind of stuff? Because you had to stay at school for a while for anyone to pick you up, or did you or for your bus to come?
Yes.
Yeah.
But here's the thing though, like my mom worked down the road, so I could have just left like at any time and just walked to her work, but I stayed behind to help the teachers.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because like I remember one teacher, like I loved books as a kid, so whenever I would see kids like fucking write like inappropriate shit in books, like very juvenile
shit's
shit,
annoying.
It'd be annoying and piss me the hell off.
Not only are you disrespecting something that's not yours, you're disrespecting literature.
Yeah.
Which, like, I'm not a book nerd.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not the hugest book nerd, but at the same time, I respected what's not my property. Like, yeah. It's not that I wasn't. I didn't have the friends that would like tempt me to do other like to be a little bad or get in trouble or something like that. Hell, that was actually Aiden. Believe it or not, Aiden was the kid that actually got me in trouble.
I can see that.
Yeah. He was the one that actually got me in trouble every now and then, but like it wasn't big trouble. He was a big class clown and all this other kind of stuff.
I can see that as well.
You could probably do a jump if you want to get to that one.
I mean, but
you could just chance it and fall.
Okay. But there was one teacher that like I liked her book collection, so I'd read through it, and you know I would see kids like drawing penises and shit like that.
Fucking annoying.
So I would go out my way to erase them and everything like that, and and tell her like, hey, I found another one. It's still kind of there because she knew a way to like fully get rid of it, but I would do my best
To try and help.
to try. And she's like, I appreciate it. Fuck, where the hell do I go?
Were you the one that accidentally made it, tried to make it worse, but she just appreciated it because you were trying to help?
No, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. And like I was kind of known as like the one to like help teachers out a lot, because I remember one time that like because I had to monitor students in the library whenever I had to take people to the library.
Were you a hallway monitor?
No. Like whenever we had free time, we got to choose to go to the library, pick a book, and then like the next group of kids, because we didn't want to send the whole class. I'd be the chaperone basically. I remember telling kids to like shut the fuck up because you're being loud, and they're like, "What are you gonna do? Tell the teacher?" I'm like, "Yes, I will, because I'm not your friend. So fuck you, eat a dick." And they're like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Yeah, so fuck off."
I mean, see, the thing is that I also got tired of being picked on, and I also was kind of the kid that didn't take any shit because I got so tired of being picked on and being passive about it. I ended up getting in a lot of fights.
Mm-hmm. See, that's another thing. Nobody wanted to fucking fight me.
See, like,
I was aching for a fight, and no one wanted to fight me.
This is where I was easily picked on quite a lot.
Because you're quiet?
I was quiet, and I was kind of nerdy. I was goofy looking. So, like, I'll admit it, I was fucking goofy looking. So, I wasn't the best looking child. Try to heal up all the way this time. I wasn't the best looking child, so I was easily picked on. And children are fucking mean, dude.
They're fucking mean for sure.
So, like, I mean, and whenever someone ended up being physical with me, I mean, I grew up in a martial arts family. I let them try to hit me first, and like, I didn't care. I was tired of being picked on.
Okay.
Like, I get that generally bullies are usually the ones that are in worse households and stuff like that. Like, they generally have their own issues of why they are being bullies. But that doesn't fucking excuse the fact that you're being a dickhead to a kid. Like, no, that's not okay.
Yeah. I'm just happy I made it. But yeah, no, I feel you. But like, I remember one time I was getting really fucking annoyed because we were going through the dictionary to find like really sophisticated words, I guess, to those
Big words
for morons, but whatever. And someone looked up the word pussyfooting, which means to like to basically go around the main subject, and everyone started giggling. I didn't find it humorous at all because I was mature for my age, and the teacher was like, "Do you want to find a better word for you, Christian?" I was like, "No, I want to move on with the fucking subject." And then a girl was like, "What are you on your period?"
There's a ladder where you just passed. You can go down that. No,
Where?
behind you, right behind you.
Oh, and like she was like, "What are you on your period?" I was like, "Why don't you shut the fuck up?" And like everyone just looked at me because like I never swore, I never really raised my voice, but I was just so fucking annoyed. And I was like,
kids are assholes, dude. Kids are always assholes.
Oh yeah, I think it's probably because they're like, oh, it's all in good fun and teasing.
Yeah, and it's a lot of kids don't have filters. Like,
yeah,
you
believe me, I know.
Like, kids really don't have filters.
I was the type of kid that if a question popped in my head, I would ask my mom. I was like, hey mom, where do babies come from? And I didn't accept that bullshit story of like, oh, the stork or this, that, and the other. I was like, mama, how are babies made and where do they come from? She was like, all right, Christian, they come from me. And they come from this area from me. I was like, okay. So whenever a kid was
see, I'm not, whenever it's about the talk and the birds and the bees and all that other kind of stuff, like
a girl has a button and a boy has a pole and wicked touching takes its toll. Like, that's what I'm going to tell my kid.
Like, in this instance, like, honesty is just better. Like, tell them what it really is. Tell them how it is. That's because then they'll like, oh, okay. They'll actually grow up knowing how the shit works.
I'm going to get like an ostrich egg, and then whenever my kid asks like, "Where'd I come from?"
You break it. It's like broken a little bit.
I'm going to take like their like newborn picture with the egg, so
You're
that way it's like,
fucked up, dude.
it's like the stork is real. We got you from the fucking stork. Though I want a different colored one, but yeah.
You're fucked.
I mean, dude, you know what?
Mr. Hermit Crab is coming after you.
I mean, you know what I tell your dog every time before I leave? I'm going to get milk and cigarettes.
I think Hermit Crab, it gives you quite a bit of
I forgot
humanity.
these guys are friendly, and I forgot I killed like a fuck ton of them.
Well, actually, these ones are not friendly.
No?
Nope. They actually kind of hurt you by diving directly into your crotch.
Really?
Yeah, Mr. Hermit Crab is also sending like fucking magic spores after you.
Feel it now, Mr. Crab. But yeah, any question that popped in my head, I would usually ask, and I'd always get like an answer.
You go back and take whatever Mr. Krabs had. Because the mushroom boys are kind of small. Are kind of small. They're kind of slow.
Yeah, but they do pack. I don't want.
Oh, they can one shot you. You can't backstab them.
Really?
Nope.
Why? Because they don't have a back?
Nope. They're just solid mass. There's no such thing as back. They just have mass.
That reminds me of like American Dad Roger. He was like, I don't got any bones. All cartilage, baby. And then he was like, you're going to give me a raging cartilager? I was like, no fucking way.
See, I wasn't... All those kind of stuff, American Dad, Family Guy, just not hugest fan.
See, I
wasn't into it.
See, I prefer American Dad over Family Guy, and a lot of people are like, "But why?" I'm like, because Family Guy solely relies on the lazy man's comedy, like fart jokes, burp jokes. It's like,
I mean,
come on,
yeah, the
man.
shit's funny, but like,
But there's a time and place for those type of jokes.
I like
not like
The Simpsons are okay, like they're not bad. I like Futurama. I do like certain things about Simpsons. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about new Simpsons. With Disney Simpsons,
yeah,
because it feels like they're taking the easy route instead of what they used to do, and everything now is like, oh, everything is a happy ending and stuff like that. Instead of there some of the Simpsons like kind of morbid turns that they used to do.
Yeah,
like I get a good laugh out of it. I do like South Park.
South Park is funny.
I
like South Park because they're not like for one group. Like they make fun of everybody.
Absolutely everyone. And if someone is actually cool with it, I will fucking love Lord for the simple fact of that she was cool with it. Like,
and also George R.R. Martin. Like whenever they made fun of him, he was like, I don't know why South Park made fun of me. They said like I was like just not addicted, but like I was just like constantly talking about penises, and he was like, "But I'm a boob guy. Like, if you watch my shows, I'm a tits guy."
Kind of making fun of himself.
Yeah, but he was like, they made fun of me, and I enjoyed it. Like, I didn't take anything personally.
I'm a lot happier about whenever you realize who are actually okay people. Like the people that are there's some stuff to worry about down here, but nothing like too major. I'm just letting you know.
I'm just gonna Kindle it just so I have 10 at least. Or should I just do 15?
Nah, just 10 is fine.
All right.
This place is really cool looking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real honest.
Like, I like it. I know it's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Ash Lake is kind of creepy. You're not going out into that.
I know, but I was just like, I like the fucking like
the black water.
The black water with like the white sand and shit, or whatever the fuck this is.
That would be sand.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like some type of Dark Souls bullshit ground, but I like this.
If I remember correctly, those trees out there in the distance are kind of are resembling the same trees that are in Bloodborne's Hunter's Dream as well. Little, kind of similarity lore.
You think we should call it there?
We can if you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
We started a little late, so it's a little.
Hey, look!
It's another Hydra.
I fucking.
By the way, you can die of fall damage in this area
Oh,
because it's slippery. The sand just like really kind of fucks you over.
I do like their art style, like it's just so.
At this point,
so
I'm not
nice.
really helping you out anymore because it's like it's a lot of this
Like
is
straightforward.
kind of linear.
Yeah.
Like there's not much to worry. Like sure, you're gonna be missing some stuff, but like oh well. In the next area, I probably will help you.
Please don't come to me. No. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that.
Like, and again, this place is kind of optional, so you don't have to finish this if you don't want to.
I just like to explore it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna end it there. Watch that crawl up on the beach. All right.
Okay, well, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope everyone enjoyed, and we will. I'm going to try my best to see if I can fix the internet so we can actually start streaming again. Because I actually prefer streaming. It's more stress and stuff like that, but like I prefer it.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit nicer and stuff like that. You get like the interaction with chat and all this other kind of stuff, and which is just nice. But yeah, man. So hope you enjoyed.
Oh yeah,
But we will be back next week. Come check us out on tomorrow, where we're going to be playing Darkest Dungeons. On Wednesday, we're playing Warhammer. On Thursday, we're playing Dragon Age. On Saturday, we're playing Disco Elysium. And in the next couple of weeks, if you check out our YouTube channel, we're actually going to start posting some spooky stuff that I've been playing on Saturdays that I've been recording slowly. I'm using them as editing kind of tutorials and stuff like that. I feel like so they're going to be a little rough, but like I'm trying my best here. I'm not a professional by any means, but I'm trying to do my best. But yeah, so going to have Alien Isolation here in a couple of weeks. I want to stockpile some videos first, so just in case something happens, like because I do record on a Sunday. Just in case something happens, we can have more. But yeah, check out our Twitch, check out our YouTube. Eventually I'll finally get back on social media once we actually have people that actually give a shit about us. So I know that sounds bad, but I'm just being completely honest. Like
our whole entire talk, true talk.
Like who the fuck cares? Like no one's actually watching us at the moment.
I still can't believe they put someone on TED Talk and he was like, I'm not going to teach you anything, but you're going to leave it like how I did teach you something. Like
the fucking Inception TED Talks where he was like, I'm gonna talk about TED Talks.
It's like it looks like I'm saying something, and it also looks like I have glasses on, but they're just the frame. Like I was like, oh my god, they actually paid a guy to do this.
All right, but we'll see everyone next week.
Take it easy.
Have a good week. Peace.
Do I just hit in stream?
Yep, in the stream. Woo.